All right, first and foremost, and all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. All right, it's the brother Gaboria from the Indiana camp. Come back at you again with another sit down. All right, to basically talk about these guys, Adam Abbott. All right, as you see brothers all around GMS making sit downs about this guy, talking about how this guy he just recently said, 3 days ago, how he recently said that the RFID chip is basically getting down whatever the so-called white man says. All right, so if you're in the system of the so-called white man, if you believe in the so-called white man, but the thing about it is, all these people with the that comes against saying the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. These people that's coming out, they're saying the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. Every time they say that, but they always say, but it wouldn't be wise to take it. All right. So just notice how always when somebody comes with something that's contrary, something that's not agreeing with the mark of the beast being an RFID chip, they always advise you not to still take it though. Why is that, man? If it's something that if it says it's not it, if we tell you, okay, eating pork is not going off, but we still advise you not to take it, we still advise you not to eat it, what sense do that make, man? All right, it makes no sense at all. So in this video, they're talking about being with the so-called white man is taking the mark of the beast, being down with the system is being taking the mark of the beast. Even if you take the RFID chip, that's part of the mark of the beast too. But their basically whole argument is the RFID chip is not solely the mark of the beast. All right, it's not solely just that. It can be just getting down with the system. But my one question is, I'm just going to go in the scriptures, but I want y'all to hear this specific way, basically what I just said, him saying, you know.
That's what it goes into.
Shit, I can't even hear it.
That are down with the New World Order. Even if you take an RFID chip, you're still down with the so-called white man's New World Order, man. If you accept his homosexuality.
Okay, I couldn't hear it. I guess it was an update on this phone where it can play it. I'm pretty sure you brothers can hear it, but I couldn't hear it. So I've seen it already, so I know what he said and the part I wanted to. So basically he said, he mentioned that taking an RFID chip is being down with the system. Basically naming certain things being down with the system, that's part of the RFID chip, And if you don't, if you want to watch the whole video, go ahead. I couldn't suffer it. I had to exactly get to the straight part, but you can watch the whole thing, him going in all about it. But my whole question is, let me go ahead and get the scripture, and then I'm gonna ask my question. This is let's go ahead and read it. This is Revelations chapter 13 in verse 16. It says, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now he's talking about that. He is talking about America, which it makes no sense at all. All right, it says he, but yeah, he's naming countries. All right, it says what he calls of all, both small and great. So what was that talking about? Since I'm talking about America. All right, but it says what he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now he's talking about in their foreheads. He's talking about in your mind. All right, he's talking about your way of thinking. He's talking about your foreheads, and he's talking about the mark is that doctrine, that philosophy of the American way. All right, the way Esau, basically you're getting down with the way Esau thinking. The way Esau wants to run this world, you're getting down with it. All right, whatever the so-called white man says, that's the way you feel. That's the way you want to get down with it too. Which the scriptures talks about that. It's talking about the wine, man. The wine is that philosophy that the so-called white man pushes out here, man. But when it comes to this mark, the mark is not talking about that, man. The mark is this RFID chip. Now, it says he calls all, but small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this mark, man. So this mark is something that this white man is gonna have people receive. All right. He's going to have people receive this mark, all right? Now, that brings you to the question, what is the mark? What is this mark? Let's hypothetically think that the mark is not the RFID chip. Let's just hypothetically think it's something, all right? We're hypothetically speaking right now, man, all right? So don't get ignorant. Be like, see, he don't even believe, so don't get ignorant on me, man. But anyways, let's hypothetically talk about this mark. Let's say whatever this mark is. All right, we understand that somebody's gonna cause everybody to receive this mark. All right, let's deal simply with that. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so whatever this is, it seems like you're not going to be able to do anything without it. All right, so you're going to need this in aid basically to function in society in order to still be a part of this society. All right, now skipping over to Revelations 14 and 11, I'm gonna start from 10. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Lord, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy and of the holy angel, and in the presence of the Lamb. And it says, and the smoke of their torments as ascended up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest, nor day nor night. Whosoever worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. Okay, so wait a minute. So whoever received this mark, they're getting this right here, which we know that's talking about the missiles. All right, the poured out without mixture. You know, the cup of the indignation. It says what? Smoke that shall torment him forever. We're not talking about hell. You know, where pitchfork and it was gonna poke you and everything. No, man, let's talk about the missiles, man, with fire and brimstone. All right, it's gonna rain down upon this place, man, and it's gonna destroy this place. All right, in front of the angels and in front of Yahushua himself. All right, it says whoever it says, but my point is where it says who worshiped the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. All right, so it goes to like the word mark. So okay, that mark we was just talking about, if I receive that mark, I'm going to get this. All right, but the thing about it is what they talking about. Now let's plug in something now. Now let's plug in what they talk about into that situation. Now they say it's whatever you believe. If you're going with this white man society, if you're going with this, if you're going with that. Now, once upon a time, if that's what they're saying this mark is, once upon a time, then I had the mark of the beast then. Because guess what? I wasn't in the truth my whole 23 years. I got in the truth when I was 13, 14 years old. So that means me being born all the way till I was 12 or 13, I had the mark of the beast. Now the scripture says, since I had the mark of the beast, I should receive this. You know? So basically, all the brothers that was with the society, you have some brothers that went to college, they got doctorate degrees. You don't think they had an American mind state? You know? You don't think they had some type of way of thinking? You got some brothers that didn't get into the truth until their 30s or mid or 40s, you know? So you're saying they received the mark because they believed in American society, they believed all that day, and probably, you know, if it wasn't for the Lord, if the chip did come, they probably would have received it, whatever, you know. But yet they talking about this way of society, this way of thinking is the mark. But yet that means we all received the mark then. That means there's no redemption for anybody, because they said once you receive this mark, the scriptures clearly said what? It says whosoever worshiped the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. So whoever received that mark, you're done. You're getting this right here. All right, no matter what. Okay, so that means I received that mark. That if they really says that this is the mark, that means I received it. That means I would, no matter what I do, I'm going to get fire and brimstone. Even if I do denounce what I just denounced, that oh, Esau's not God, Esau's not this, fuck Esau, you're going to slavery, you know. Even though I say all that, I'm still going to receive this because I received that mark, man. Leave it up to those guys, man. Leave it up to what those guys says. This is the mark to them, man. All right. This is what they call the mark. All right, which we know in the scriptures. Whoever receives that mark, we don't know who you are. If you receive that mark of the beast, you will be destroyed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. All right? If you receive that mark, you will be destroyed, man. All right? Now, let's plug in what the RFID chip. All right? Now, the RFID chip has not, well, I ain't going to say it has not got here yet because I would be lying if I said that. But the RFID chip is not implemented into the masses. All right? It's implemented to some people. It's implemented to, a matter of fact, a lot of people. All right, but it's not implemented to the masses. All right, I can't go to my neighbor, or I can't go ask for an RFID chip to down to the convenience store like I can like some juice or a cell phone or something like that. You know, it's not where I can. It'll take me an effort to really get it. You know, I can't just go up to the store and buy it. All right, so it's not implicated like that. But once it is, and everybody's gonna be having it, there's gonna be people that's not gonna get it. All right, so we understand that whoever received the mark is gonna be destroyed. But whoever don't receive the mark has a potential chance of salvation. So this RFID chip, the people that don't have it still has a potential chance of salvation. All right, I'm talking about Israel, of course. Don't get fooled. Oh, everybody? No, I'm talking about Israel. So, because not all Israelites have the mark of the beast. All right, which is the RFID chip. So that gives them a chance of salvation. All right, so that makes way more amount of sense because not all Israel has the RFID chip. All right, but all Israel has had a way of thinking in this white man society, man. Now you can't tell me that oh well, I was born in the truth and I never thought in it. I never had such. Or my parents was part of the Black Panthers and we never thought that America was. I don't want to hear that, man. All right, because it says the scriptures talks about whoever receives this mark, man, shall suffer of this indignation, man. All right. Now you can't tell me that there was not a part of your life that you didn't know what Israel was, man. That you didn't know about the 12 tribes of Israel. You didn't know nothing about this, and you tried to make a job and make your life in society, man. Which in Abbott's way of thinking, that's receiving a mark, man. And which in the scriptures, if you receive that mark, you'll be destroyed no matter what you do. All right. So I mean, it's basically putting 2 to 2 together and equal 4. It's not putting 2 to 2 together equal 6 or anything else, man. All right, scripture says let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. Anything other than that comes evil thereof, man. All right. So once you read the scriptures and apply it and apply it to your own way of finagling trying to think, but still trying to incorporate what people is used to hearing to, you're finagling, man. You're trying to fit it to your agenda. That's why I always say, look for those people that doesn't say, oh no, the RFID chip is not the RFID chip is not the mark, but it still wouldn't be wise to take it. I would still. It's just like them shot Israelites try to refine niggas, man. We not saying that the Native Americans and the Latinos are not Israelites. We just saying you don't know who they are. I mean, like they try to incorporate what's common knowledge into something that finagles them to set apart, man. All right, they're basically that's what all they're really doing is they're trying to set themselves apart. All right. They're trying to twist the doctrine so they're not teaching exactly what GMS teaches, man. All right, so they can call themselves their own little group, so they can get their own little followers and their own little, which them really new guys, man. They're really new guys because you look at them, they're all young guys, man. All right, they're very young guys. They look no older than me, and I'm 23. All right, they probably seen the apostles, was studying from everybody. Got majority of their stuff from the apostles because they talk about Yahweh Shai. They talk about the so-called white men. They talk about I don't know if they talk about the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm not 100% sure, but majority of what they teach is kind of on point. But they got their little nitpicks here and there, But still, they got probably what they got from the apostles. Got emotional at one point and then left, man. Tried to do their own thing, man. But like. The brother Amawang Gabar always say, man, this is nothing personal, man. Me personally, I don't know you. I don't know what you about. I don't even know your government names. I don't know nothing about it, man. But hey, when it comes about this truth, man, you have to teach what is right, man. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, man, you have to teach what is right. Okay? All right, so Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. I didn't really want to do too much rambling. I just want to make that point because once he said that, it stuck out to me like, wait a minute. If the mark of the beast is what you say it is, then everybody received the mark then, So Lord willing, I hope this video is edifying for you brothers out there and for you potential elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rakakodash. That belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to you faithful and hopeful brothers out there. Shalom.